Welcome to high school basketball here on KBZE 105.9 FM and internet radio station KBZE.com. Tonight, the Central Catholic Lady Eagles take on the Highland Baptist Lady Bears. Tonight's game is being brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, A.J. Dolman Chrysler, the Tesh Action Clinic of Morgan City, Urgent Care of Morgan City, MC Bank, FDIC, Franklin Foundation Hospital, the Louisiana Department of Health, and the St. Mary Parish Hospital Service District, number 2. Good evening, everyone. This is KBZE Sports Director Seth Thomas from New Iberia on the campus of Highland Baptist, where tonight we have a doubleheader for you. First, it'll be the varsity girls game, followed by the varsity boys game. Now, our first game, the girls, an interesting contest. Highland comes in as a number 5 team in Division 4. They have a record of 17-5. Meanwhile, the Lady Eagles, 16-5. These teams started district a couple of weeks ago playing each other over in Morgan City. It was Central Catholic winning it 51-47. Since then, Vermilion Catholic beat Central Catholic, Highland Baptist beat Vermilion Catholic. So it's really a three-way tie going into the second round of district. Vermilion Catholic, meanwhile, is number 7. So District 8 has the 5-team Highland Baptist, 6-team Central Catholic, 7-team Vermilion Catholic. So it ought to be a good one here tonight. Again, the boys' game to follow. We had a JV game already played on this crisp and cool Friday night. Of course, the Lady Eagles on Tuesday blew away Covenant Christian. They raced out to a 25-2 lead. They didn't look back as they rolled to a convincing win. So the Lady Eagles got it going on very little light in depth. Central Catholic only dresses out 7, so they can ill afford to get any kind of foul trouble. And they've been done a good job of staying out of that. So tonight, again, 7. Well, let's see. No, they have 8 tonight. So I had someone returning from illness, and they will play tonight as well. So Highland Baptist and Central Catholic, well, they've been at the top of the district standing for the last couple of years. They had some epic battles, also battled in the playoffs as well. So this could be a showdown and maybe what's yet to come. Lady Eagles going to their bench. Highland Baptist also making their way to the bench, and we're about set to get things tipped off here in the girls' game. We'll have what else is going on tonight. This is how it looks in the parish. Patterson is at St. James. South Terrebonne is at Morgan City. Hanson is at Centerville. Edie White at Berwick. Franklin at Laurelville. West St. Mary is at Homer Christian. I think Morgan City could be on the road. I think I got that wrong. I think Morgan City might be at South Terrebonne, so we'll have to check that out. But that is the way it looks. The Lady Eagles tonight in navy blue bottoms with the red stripes, navy blue tops with the white numbers. They are set to go. This is the way the Lady Eagles will start. Number 2, that is L'Oreal Bias. Number 12 is Jade Olden. That's the 1-2 punch at guard. Down inside, you have number 11, Lucy Kincaid, at one of the forward spots. Let's see when they break the huddle who they're going to start. They're still in the huddle right now. It looks like number 24, that is Angel Geeson. Number 22, Bree Johnson. Number 11, Lucy Kincaid. 2 is L'Oreal Bias. 12, Jade Olney. Meanwhile, Highland Baptist will start this way. Naja Johnson is 15. Number 21 is Zaria August. Number 5, that is Makai Olivier. 3 is Yvette Olivier. And number 4, that is Brianna Sinsley. Here's a spin move in the lane for Bias. No good. The rebound comes off to Highland Baptist. Highland heading the other way. That is Michaela Olivier running the point. Eagles in the 2-3 zone. Sinsley right wing. Sends it back out top to Yvette Olivier. Moving the ball around, trying to get inside. Do find an opening inside. A good pass and a basket by Johnson underneath. Highland Baptist off to a 2-0 lead. They'll pick up full court. Olney pushes it across. Over to Lucy Kincaid, right side. She'll fire it back to L'Oreal Bias. Top to Olney. Olney wears number 10 in these jerseys, not 12. Dump down to Angel Geeson. Back out to Lucy Kincaid. Bounce pass to Bias. Eagles being patient. Staviki dumps it down to Bree Johnson. She puts the shot up, no good. Rebound off to Highland Baptist. Here comes Makai Olivier. Over to Yvette Olivier. She drives down the lane, throws up the runner on the baseline, no good. Fought for, and they say that Highland Baptist was standing out of bounds. And it'll go to Central Catholic. 2-0 Highland here in the early going. Kincaid will inbound it, gets it to Bias. Up the floor to Olney. Olney quickly into the front court. Dumps it down inside. Bree Johnson again. Back to Olney. She drives to the basket, puts up the layup, and it's in. Olney had 25 the other night against Covenant Christian. She picks up where she left off, and it's 2 apiece here. 6:25 to go in the first. Yvette Olivier to Brianna Sinsley. Cross. Makai Olivier, she'll take the 3 and makes it. Makai Olivier with a 3 ball, and it's 5-2 Highland Baptist. Here comes L'Oreal Bias with it. Highland Baptist man to man. Yvette Olivier takes Bias. They get over to Olney. She'll drive. Dumps it back to Angel Geeson off the window. No good. Fought for. Out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Central Catholic. Geeson had an easy one. It was a good pass. Excuse me. They say it stays with Central Catholic. So they'll inbound it. They do. They get it to Olney. She spots up for the 3. Good. Jade Olney. She has all 5 of the Eagle points, and we're tied at 5. On the inbounds, nobody picked her up. She was open from the right wing, and she knocked it down. Brianna Sinsley. Out top. They'll work it around the perimeter. Trying to get inside that 2-3 zone. Sinsley will drive. Goes up. She's pushed. That'll be a 2-shot foul coming up. Goes against Lucy Kincaid. Her first team foul, number 1. Sinsley will go to line. Of course, she's the daughter of the head coach. First free throw, back iron, no good. One more upcoming. Second free throw, this one is in. 6-5, Highland Baptist lead. Now they'll back off to 3-quarter court press. Here comes Bias. No problem, and she gets it to the front court. Dump down inside to Bree. Bree turns, puts it off the window, no good. Controlled by Highland Baptist. Good job of rebounding underneath by Highland Baptist. Limiting the Eagles to 1 shot. Skip pass across the floor. There is Kayla Olivier with the jumper from the free throw line. She knocks it down, so she has 5 in the game, and it's an 8-5 lead. Here's Olney. Outside over to Bias. Dumps it down to Bree again down the lane. She puts it up and in. Good job that time. A good entry pass. Bree turned into the lane, put it up. It's 8-7, Highland by 1. Sinsley on the drive, step through, kicks it over to Yvette Olivier, and Olney was in the air to block the shot. And she'll pick up the foul. Well, our first substitute of the game for Highland Baptist is number 32. Kylie Johnson will check in. Going out, Zaria August, number 21. Highland has it on the inbounds. Back to Sinsley. Cross-court pass to Olivier. Yvette Olivier. She throws up the runner. No good, but she's fouled by Kincaid. That's 2 on Kincaid. Lucy Kincaid draws the foul, and Olivier now will shoot 2. Quickly up to the scores table, Kayla Broussard. She'll check in after the first free throw. Olivier, no good on the first one. Kincaid will sit down. Second free throw, that one's short, no good. Rebound goes to Bree Johnson. She'll get it over to L'Oreal Bias. Bias has yet to get untracked offensively. She's made some nice passes. Bree on the blocks again, no good. Fought for, controlled by Highland Baptist. Here's Olivier. Over to Yvette Olivier. Thought about it, didn't shoot it. Now Sensley has it right wing. She'll put up the three, no good. Controlled by L'Oreal Bias. L'Oreal Bias heading the other way. She'll stop, pull up, jump shot, rolls in. Shooter's roll for Bias. She got it right over the front rim, but rolled in. It's 9-8. Eagles with the lead. Kayla Olivier out top. Back to Sensley, back to Olivier. Sensley again will try to jumper from outside, no good. Geeson controls the rebound. Up the floor to Jade Olney. Olney on the drive. Kicks it out. Broussard back to Olney, top of the key. She'll give it off to Bias. L'Oreal drives down the lane, runner up, no good, and she's fouled, going to the basket. Good drive by L'Oreal. Looks like that foul is going to go against number 15, Asha Johnson. Her first team foul, number 1, but that'll give L'Oreal 2 shots. First one, no good. One more upcoming. We have a substitute. The Highland Baptist, number 1. Kiara Como will come in. Kylie Johnson will check out. Second free throw by Bias, no good. Rebound. Out of bounds, they say last touch by Angel Geeson. She was battling for the rebound. So it'll be Highlands ball. Central Catholic leading at 9-8, 2:40 to go here in the first. Again, first of 2 here from Highland Baptist, the girls game followed by the boys game. We'll have them both for you. Como cross court to Yvette Olivier. Her 3 ball up, no good. Tipped around, controlled by Broussard. She gives to Olney. Jade into the front court. Gives it off to L'Oreal. She'll back it out. Dumps it inside to Geeson. Turns, tries to give it to Bree off her hands. Bree saves it. Gets it to Jade. Now to L'Oreal. Man-to-man defense. Jade looking to go to the basket. 1:50 to go here, first quarter. Now Caleb Broussard throws it away, and that's going to be a turnover by the Eagles. Looked like they will run a little weave on the top of the key. Ball was thrown away, and it'll be Highland Baptist ball. Highland Baptist gets it inside. Como, no good. Rebound by Bias. Bias heads up the floor with 1:25 to go in the first. L'Oreal spins, puts it up, no good. They say blocked away, no foul call. Up ahead it goes to Como down the lane. Her left-handed layup is good. 10-8, Highland Baptist has the lead. 1:05 left in the first. Dump down inside to Bree Johnson. Her layup is no good. Had an easy one, missed it. Here's Jade Olney down the lane. Her runner is up, no good, and she's fouled. That's going to go against Como, number 1. Boy, it was a nice entry pass from Bias to Bree, and she just couldn't get it to go. And now Jade will shoot a pair with 52 seconds left here in the first. First one, no good. Both teams struggling at the line so far. Eagles 0 for 3. Second one by Olney, rolls around, no good. Off the iron, and it'll go to Highland Baptist. Here's Olivier, sets up for another three. Micaiah Olivier, that's her second three ball, and it is 13-9. Biggest lead of the game for either team at 4 for Highland Baptist. 35 seconds left. Backdoor look to Jade Olney. She puts it up, no good. Boy, the Eagles just missing layup after layup, but Olney gets the steal. And there's the reach in by Yvette Olivier. 3 team fouls against the Bears. Good defense by Jade to get it back, but boy, she had another easy layup. That's about the 4th layup that the Eagles have missed here in the first quarter. Inbound goes to Bias. Looking to drive, gets it over to Broussard. And she traveled with it. Traveling. And it'll go to Highland Baptist with 18 seconds left. Here's Sinsley. Back out to Olivier. 3 from the top of the key. Good. Micaiah Olivier single-handedly shooting Highland Baptist in the lead. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Highland Baptist 16. Central Catholic 9. We'll take it over to Mr. Castade.
And we'll take it back to the station, too, to DJ Fab.
Oh, go back to DJ Fab. This is Eagle basketball on the breeze.
AJ Chevy and AJ Chrysler remind you bad credit, slow credit, no credit, new credit, bankruptcy, repossession, or foreclosure. They've got you at the foot of the bridge in Berwick. 800 Robinson Drive. Take the drive over and take a look at the great selections of vehicles that you could be driving home with. MC Bank wants you to know that they're making sense when it comes to borrowing money. Why? Because at some point in your life, you may have to borrow money to purchase a home, car, or for other reasons. It's important to compare and research so you can get the best fit for you. MC Bank will make sense for you. Also, Federal Drug Administration has given its full approval for the use of a vaccine to fight COVID-19. Now let's roll up our sleeves and get vaccinated, folks. This message brought to you by the St. Mary Hospital Service District number 2.
Underway here in the second quarter. Highland Baptist with the basketball, and they lead it 16-9. On the 3 3-pointers by Micaiah Olivier was the difference. She'll take another one left side. No good this time. Rebound fought for. Throw by Como of Highland. Back out Olivier, top of the key. This one no good again. Out of bounds, they say last touch by Highland. It'll go to Central Catholic. So Olivier finally missed a 3-pointer. She missed 2 on that set. Eagles had it here. Highland will pick it up. Full court. Bias inside. Angel Geeson with an easy one. Good look in. Angel gets it to go. Easy lob over the defense. They were fronting Angel. They threw it over her. She got it and put it off the window and in. Her first 2 points, and it's 16-11. Near steal by Broussard, but Sinsley gets it back. Yvette Olivier, top of the key. Eagles picking up the defensive pressure. Sinsley on the wing, on the drive. She goes up, blocked away by Geeson. Here comes Jade Olney down the lane. Her layup's no good. Controlled by Highland Baptist, and Bias reaches in. She'll get called for the foul. 6:46 to go here in the half. It's 16-11 Highland Baptist. They'll have the basketball, and here comes 00. We don't have her on the roster, but Sinsley will go out. I'm sorry, 00's Madison Clark. We do have her. It's Como back out to Yvette Olivier. Clark, Micaiah Olivier. Cross court, Yvette on the drive. She goes up, blocked away by Geeson again. Good defense, and there's a reach-in foul. Oh, excuse me, Como had it, but she was on the line. She got the steal, but she was standing on the end line, and Eagles here with a chance for pull a little closer. 16-11, 6:15 to go in the half. Highland on top. Big game in District 8, 1A tonight. Here's a shot from Bias outside, no good. Como has it. Como heads the other way, all the way down the lane. Layup, no good. Bias fouls her. Boy, L'Oreal was late getting to the spot, and she got there. And this is what, no question, when Olney and Bias get in foul trouble, really hurts the Eagles. No depth, and by far the two best players. And that time, L'Oreal just didn't get to the spot. First free throw, no good by Como. Now you get 5 of them, but you don't want to take one like that. Sensley back in. Clark goes out. Second free throw is up, no good. They say lane violation. Highland got in the lane too quick. So it'll be the Eagles ball. Broussard will trigger. Here's the inbound to Bias. Bias up the floor. Lost the handle. Controlled by the Bears. Here comes Olivier. Sensley down the lane, goes up, and she's fouled by Bias. Number 3. Well, you got a turnover on one end, you get the foul on the other side, and she's frustrated saying that shouldn't have been a foul, but no doubt was a foul. And now Sensley will shoot 2, and big decision here on that Central Catholic sideline is you take her out, do you leave her in? The decision's been made. Lucy Kincaid will come back in. L'Oreal Bias will sit down. So Sensley's second shot. No good. And Como hustles for the rebound. Inside, outside game. Here's Sensley, top of the key. She can't get it to go. That'll be Eagle ball. So late Eagles ball, and now Bias right back in. Kincaid out, so they'll leave her in with the 3 fouls. And hope she doesn't pick up another one. Here comes Jade Olney. Over to Broussard. She drives, and they say she walks with it. And now Kincaid will come back in, this time for Broussard. Nope. Bias. They'll make an offensive defensive substitution right now, so Bias goes out. Highland with the ball and a 6-point lead. Drive, dump down inside. The shot goes high off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for. Tie up. That'll be Broussard, and the ball's pointed to the Eagles. Good job by Kayla to get down there, and now Bias will check in. Kincaid will go out. Full court pressure. Ball kicked out of bounds by Como, so inbounded again. Inbound goes to L'Oreal. Debris over to Jade, and they get into the front court. Down the lane, Jade off the window and in. Olney puts it in. 17-13. 5 minutes to go in the half. Highland Baptist on top. Sensley on the drive. On top to Olivier, over to Sensley. She'll tee it up. No good. Rebound, Bree Johnson. She gets it to Jade. Jade hustles it into the front court. Goes by Sensley, but she'll back it out. Here comes to Bias. Bias takes a jumper. Top of the key, no good. Long rebound. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. That'll get Kincaid in. Bias out. Also, we've got Olivier back in for Highland. Allie Johnson goes out. Here come the Lady Bears. It's that 2-3 zone. The Eagles stay in it. Sensley, cross court. Kai Olivier. Well, she missed everything on that 3-pointer. She's missed her last 3. So after hitting 33 points in the first quarter, she has missed her last 3. And Lady Eagles with the ball. Here's the pressure. They'll get it into Bias. L'Oreal. Get it across. On the ground. Control by Como. Up to Olivier. Her layup is in. They just out and hustled the Lady Eagles to the ball. Lady Eagles couldn't get it up close. Here's a long pass down to Geeson. Her layup is no good, and she's fouled. Eagles turning the transition quick as they get it down there to go against Zaria August, her first. And Geeson will shoot 2, and now the Lady Eagles will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:49 to go here in the half. Highland 19, Central Catholic 13. This is Lady Eagle basketball on KBZE.
Moving forward together at Franklin Foundation Hospital, we remain committed to enhance patient safety and care as we continue to navigate through restrictions and regulations for our hospital in the wake of COVID-19. From mandatory mask requirements to upgraded sanitization techniques, every decision we make is done so with the utmost care of each patient in mind. And speaking of Franklin, we'd like to congratulate Mayor Eugene Focard Seth, who was re-elected tonight without opposition for another term.
Oh, that's the way to do it. No doubt about it. So Lady Eagles get the timeout. They'll come back with Angel Geeson to shoot 2 free throws. She has 2 points in the game. First free throw, high archer, no good. Highland up by 6. Their biggest lead of the game has been 7. The Eagles just trying to keep it close. This one no good again, and it goes over, it bounces off the rim, goes up over the board, so it'll be Highland's ball here. Here come the Lady Bears. 3:45 to go in the half. Olivier in the corner. Yvette Olivier, she'll take the 3. Well, if one's not hot, give it to the other one, and she hits her first 3 of the game, and now the lead's extended to 22-13. Here comes Olney. Double team, and there's the steal up ahead to Como. Her layup is in. Now with only one ball handler, it's got to be Olney. They bias on the bench, and now they try to get it up the floor, but it looks like the Eagles will use another timeout. Their second in a row. So we'll take another timeout. 3:14 to go. Central Catholic Lady Basketball on 105.9.
Local faces treating local people. That's Urgent Care of Morgan City. Open 7 days a week. Call 985-412-2020. Urgent Care of Morgan City. Still testing for COVID-19. So if you're looking for someplace to get a COVID-19 test, you can get one at Urgent Care in Morgan City.
So the Lady Eagles struggle to get it in, and now Bias checks back in, and Lady Eagles will have the ball. They do get it in. Bias to Johnson, over to Olney. She gets it into the front court. She's double teamed, taken away again. Not sure why she's not giving the ball up. There's the extra pass to Olivier, and they'll bring it back out. Yvette Olivier in the lane, throws it back out. They'll work it around. Three-pointer, no good. They say a pushing foul underneath. They say as Bree Johnson gets the foul on a push, on a block out, and now it's 1-1. That'll be Nia Johnson to the line. For Highland Baptist is 2 of 8, or 2 of 9, excuse me. That one's in. Lead is 10, and that's a, excuse me, the lead is 12, and that's the biggest lead of the game. Second free throw, no good. Geeson went up to get it. Off the legs of Como and out of bounds. Eagles have it. 2:44 to go here. Get it into Bias. L'Oreal blocked away. Out of bounds. Now they have to inbound it again under the basket. Got to get it into the front court. They hadn't had a shot at the basket in about a minute and a half. Inbound to Johnson. She gets it up to Bias. She's double teamed. She throws it away. Double team at the half court is really hurting the Eagles. Either Bias or Olney, they get caught in a trap and there's nowhere to go with it. Kincaid will come in. Bias will go out. L'Oreal has 3 fouls in the game. 2:30 to go here in the half. Olivier tries in the lane. Got it. Kyle Olivier, easy when nobody picked her up. 15 points now in the game, and Highland Baptist is threatening to blow this thing out. Here comes Jade Olney into the front court, down the lane, and Olivier will reach in and get the foul. Kyle Olivier, that's 5 team fouls against Highland Baptist. Eagles will inbound it underneath the goal. Oh, they called a shooting foul, I guess. Nope. They'll take it out. Broussard will throw it in. Outside to Kincaid. Back out to Olney. Dumps it inside to Johnson. There's a holding foul on the inside. And that'll go against Como. It's her second. 6. Next one, the Eagles will shoot 1 and 1. Bias will check back in. 1:59 to go in the half. She can get out of this half with only 3 fouls. But well, boy, you don't want to see her pick up the 4th here at the end of the half. Bounce pass inside. Geeson has it. Back out to Olney. She'll do a baseline. Puts up the runner, no good. And she's fouled. She'll shoot 2. Goes against Sinsley, and that's 1 on her. So everybody on Highland Baptist just about has 1. And now Olney will shoot 2. The Eagles are 0 of 6 from the line. Make it 0 of 7. Kincaid back in for Bias. Second free throw, no good again. Johnson was battling for it, but it's controlled by Highland Baptist. Now, Olney with a steal. Up ahead, it goes to Bree. Bree turns around and puts it in. Johnson has 4. 27-15. There's a backcourt violation against Highland Baptist. She saw the defense coming, turned and threw it behind her, and the backcourt. So 136. The Eagles trying to cut into this 12-point lead. Here's Bias. They say an illegal screen by Broussard, number 5. It's her first foul. The Highland Baptist ball with 131. So Kincaid goes out, Bias comes back in. Now Kincaid comes back in. They got the sub right. Highland Baptist ball. As they'll work it against that 2-3 Lady Eagle zone. Right wing, Sinsley drives. She goes up, no good. Hits the deck. She's looking for the foul. There wasn't a foul. And it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Highland Baptist. Here's Olney. It was through. Stolen again. That double team again got her. Olivier down the lane. Olney with a block. Only block, but Olivier gets it back. Under a minute to go. Highland will hold it out. Olivier just stayed in. He was content to sit back, and I don't blame him. I'd sit back too. With 3 fouls on bias, if you want to run the clock, you're up 12. You had the game going your way. Now they set the offense in motion. Sinsley, top of the key. Dump down inside. Deason gets the steal. Up to Olney. Olney on the breakaway. Down the lane. Her layup is in. Olney gets the basket. 27-17. And me, Highland Baptist for holding out. That really cost them. And now 15 seconds if they bring it up. Inside. Went off the face of one of the Highland Baptist players, and she gets thrown down. They say jump ball, and it goes to Highland Baptist. That hit Johnson in the face. And if I'm Central Catholic with 8 seconds, I'm taking L'Oreal out the game. They're going to keep her in until just don't foul. Sinsley into Olivier. Kicks it over to Yvette Olivier. She'll shoot it at the baseline. No good. Rebound by Bree Johnson. She'll hang on to it. And that'll do it for the first half. The Lady Eagles trying to keep it close. It's a 27-17 lead for Highland Baptist. We'll go back to the studio with a 5-minute break. We'll come back with the totals, get you set up on the power rankings, and get you set for the boys game to follow this one. 27-17, Highland on top. This is Lady Eagle basketball on KBZE.
And we'd like to thank you for watching our coverage tonight of the Eagles on Facebook. We'd like to thank our sponsors who are helping bring us tonight's game to you, and that is A.J. Doman Chevrolet, A.J. Doman Chrysler, Tesh Action Clinic of Morgan City, Urgent Care of Morgan City, MC Bank FDIC, Franklin Foundation Hospital, Louisiana Department of Health, St. Mary Hospital Service District number 2. Did you know that Tesh Action Clinic offers telemed services? That's right, you can visit with any one of our internal medicine doctors or mental health providers right from the comfort of your own home. Just call 337-828-2550 and tell the person answering the phone that you are interested in registering for Tesh Action Clinic's telemedicine program. And that goes for anyone, anywhere. Like I said, if you want to visit with any one of our providers, just call 337-828-2550, and you can do so from the comfort of your own home. Don't you be a victim. Get that COVID-19 shot or booster shot. This message brought to you by the St. Mary Parish Hospital Service District number 2. Local faces treating local people. Urgent Care of Morgan City is open 7 days a week. Open 7 days a week. Call 985-412-2020. Urgent Care of Morgan City is willing to serve anyone in St. Mary Parish or in Assumption Parish. They are located right off of Victor 2 Boulevard. Call 985-412-2020. And if you're just joining us, we're at halftime right now. Highland is ahead of Central 27-17.
We're looking good here. 1. Yep. All right.
And that is the voice of KBZE Sports Director Seth Thomas, who very soon will recap the first half of the game, as well as give you some insight into other playoff games that are happening in St. Mary Parish.
Communicating with the station, so bear with us if you're on the Facebook page, as we're on radio as well. So it's a dual broadcast, or simulcast, I guess you want to call it in the biz.
We in your face and in your ear.
So we're trying to get it all here for you. We're back here at halftime at Highland Baptist of the girls varsity game, where it's 27-17. Highland Baptist on top. Let's take a look at the scoring first for Highland Baptist. Leading the way was Makai Olivier. She was red hot in the first quarter. She had 3 3-pointers. She had 11 points. She tacked on 4 in the second, so she leads the team with 15. Kiara Como had 4. Yvette Olivier had 3. Brianna Sinsley had 2. And Nia Johnson had 1. Como, the only one with multiple fouls. She has 2. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, Jade Olney led the way. She had 9 points. Bree Johnson had 4. L'Oreal Bias and Angel Geeson with 2 apiece. The big news, Bias with 3 fouls. So she had to go back and forth of the bench in the second quarter. When Eagles had the ball, she'd go in. When Highland had it, if they could sub her out, they would, to try to keep her out of that foul trouble. It worked. They started doing it with about 5.5 minutes left, and she did not pick up another one. So she has 3. Lucy Kincaid has 2, but the Eagles going to have to get some easy baskets off that full court press of Highland Baptist to see if they can turn this thing around. We told you about the power rankings in Division 4. Washita Christian leads the way. They're 23-2. St. John of Plaquemine is 20-2. Cedar Creek, number 3, 20-1. So you talk about the power of District 8. How about 2? District 2, Washita Christian and Cedar Creek, and the 1 and 3 teams, both in Division, or in District 2, I should say. Their combined record is 43-3. So 2 good teams at the top. St. Martin's out of Metairie is number 4. We told you Highland Baptist 5, Central Catholic 6, Vermilion Catholic 7. You can kind of shake things up and throw it out there. Teams are winning at home, losing on the road. So that's some evenly matched teams right there. Southern Lab is 8. Central Private 9. Sacred Heart is 10. Other teams in the district, the Hanson Lady Tigers, right now, the playoffs started, they would be in as their number 15. Covenant Christian is number 19. Taking a look at the power rankings in the classes in 4A, Morgan City's district. South Lafourche is number 3. Ellender is number 4. Assumption 26. South Terrebonne 29. Right now, the Lady Tigers outside of the playoffs at 44. They are 5-14. In 3A, Donaldsonville, the Lady Tigers are number 13. Patterson, the Lumberjills, are number 28. They would be in the playoffs. They're 11-9. St. James is number 30. Lutcher, 52. Berwick, number 53. They're looking for their first win on the season. In 2A, West St. Mary, the Lady Wolfpack is number 10. They're 15-8. Meanwhile, number 12 is Franklin. Lady Hornets are 11-6. And in 1A, it is Centerville, number 21. The Lady Bulldogs are 13-15. We talked about the rest of the schedule tonight. Patterson is at St. James, South Terrebonne at Morgan City, Hanson at Centerville, Edie White visits Berwick, Franklin at Laurelville, and West St. Mary is at Houma Christian. Let's see how the rest of the schedule sets up for the Lady Eagles. Next week, another big one on Tuesday at home. Vermilion Catholic comes to town. They so far gave Eagles their only district loss, depending on what happens here in the second half. But if they have any chance to possibly claim a title, they got to win that game on Tuesday back at home. Then it's Centerville at home on Friday. The following week, they'll wrap up the regular season. 2 away games. On the 8th of February, they'll be at Hanson. And on the 11th, they'll close out the season in Houma against Covenant Christian. We told you coming up next, it'll be Central Catholic and Highland Baptist. The Eagles just rolling. They got off to one of the most unbelievable starts last Tuesday that I've seen. I don't know if I've ever seen it. I possibly could have, but Eagles were playing Covenant Christian in a district contest. At the end of the first quarter, it was Central Catholic 31, Covenant Christian nothing. The Eagles pitched a shutout in the first quarter, which you don't really see. Eagles are 15-3. Meanwhile, Highland Baptist comes into this game at 6-14. So we'll see what kind of game it turns out to be. I know Coach Case hopes his team can go out there and take care of business. They'll play Vermillion Catholic on Tuesday at home. Those two teams hadn't played yet. That's probably the two best teams in the district. That ought to be a great contest as well. So there's the buzzer, and we're about set to go. And we'll see. They'll start bias, no doubt, being behind, but somehow is going to have to keep her on the court, and she's going to have to start turning a little offensive as we get here and try to negotiate this 10-point Highland Baptist lead. Central Catholic will start with the basketball. It'll be Bias, Olney, Broussard, Angel Geeson, and Bree Johnson. Meanwhile, Makai Olivier, Yvette Olivier, Bree Sinsley, Kiara Como, and Najee Johnson will start for the Lady Bears. Long pass, tried to get it to Johnson, stolen away by Como. She heads the other way, dumped down inside, throws it away. Had an open player, but she kind of underhanded the ball. I don't think Johnson was ready for it. The turnover will go back to Central Catholic, so the teams trade turnovers to start the third quarter. And Broussard throws it away as she tried to get it to Geeson. Down the lane, Olivier couldn't have it. Geeson gets it. And there's a foul by Como. She runs into the back. And she has 3 fouls now. So Como with 3 and Bias with 3. Here's another long pass to Johnson underneath. Layup, no good. And there's Geeson over the back. Again, the Eagles missed the layup. I tell you what, they have just missed far too many layups. They're getting easy shots and just can't put them down. I don't know if they're waiting for the contact to get there, and it doesn't get there, but Highland with the ball. They lead it 27-17. Again, the Eagles staying in that 2-3 zone. Here's Como, cross court. Kai Olivier, 3-ball, good. Well, she has been the dagger. That's her third 3 in a game. And she makes them pay, and now 30-17. Down the lane, Bias in, foul. Sinsley draws the foul as Bias gets the basket. Much needed basket there for L'Oreal. Sinsley second. Bias free throw, no good. Well, no, they waved the basket. Oh, I thought she put it in. They said it was on the floor. So she makes 1 of 2, so take the 2 points off. And now it's 30-18. I thought that she had made it. They said no, and now Highland with the ball. Olivier on a drive, dumps it inside, but it's stolen away by Bree Johnson. Good defense. Here comes Olney, up to Bias. L'Oreal wants the ball. Bias down the lane, and she's fouled. And they'll go against Yvette Olivier. So, boy, fouls early going here against Highland Baptist. And they can ill afford to get in foul trouble as well. Eagles with the ball underneath their basket. Here's the throw in. Olney on the floor. She throws it away. Up ahead, Como gets the basket on the easy run out. And boy, the turnovers have turned into points tonight for Highland Baptist against the Eagles. Another slap away. Here's Makai Olivier again. Free throw line, no good. Eagles go up, and Angel Geeson controls it. Eagles down 14. Gotta find some offense. Here's Bias. Dumps it down inside to Geeson. Back out to Olney. Over to Bias. Bias drives in the lane. Throws up the shot. No good. Good block out by Najee Johnson. And the Bears come back with it. And they'll set up on offense. Here's a dump down to Johnson inside. Her layup is good. Perfect pass that time on the blocks. And boy, 34-18 is Highland now carving up the Eagles. Bree Johnson free throw line. Puts up the jumper. No good. And they said a foul. That is Johnson with the foul. That was on the floor, so they'll shoot two. Here's Olney with it. Underneath, Bree Johnson on the baseline gets it in. Bree's had a pretty good game down there on the baseline, and she puts it in, and it's 34-20. Back the other way. Como misses the shot. Johnson got hit in the face. She comes down with it. Como puts it back up. Johnson got hit right in the face, but Como stayed with it. She gets the basket. 36-20. Bias draws a double team inside to Geeson, and she puts it in. Bias has done an excellent job of finding the open man because they are coming after him. Here's a steal by Olney. Olney set it up. Bias. Top of the key. She'll get to the right side. Dumps it down inside to Geeson. Her layup off the window too strong. Highland gets the ball. Down inside. Como was down there blocked by Johnson. That was all ball, boy. They said it'll be two shots, but man, that was a pretty good block down low. They say it goes against Bree. It's her second. Team foul number 2 against the Eagles, and now put Como at the line where she's 0 for 2. 36-22, 4:06 to go in the third. Boys gain the foul though. And Como no good. Como's free throw, first one no good. We'll shoot one more. Second free throw, that one no good. Geeson had it and lost it. Inside to Sinsley, they'll pull it out. Sinsley, a reach-in foul go against Olney. And once again, Sinsley on the court. She falls just about every time trying to draw the foul. But Highland will take the timeout. 3:57 to go in the third. 36-22. It'll be the Lady Bears ball. We come back. This is Lady Eagle basketball on KBZE.
A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep and A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac are the dealerships that will work for you. We've got the best products, the best service, and the best prices. Chevrolet, Cadillac, Ram, Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep. Why drive outside of St. Mary Parish for your next vehicle when you can drive away in something new close to home? Visit the A.J. Doman dealerships at the foot of the bridge in Berwick.
So after the timeout, here comes the Bears will have the ball. Side court. A 14-point cushion. Sinsley left side. Over to Yvette Olivier. Back out top to Kai Olivier. Olivier drives. Yvette puts it up. No good. Tipped around. Sinsley controls it. Kai Olivier down the lane, and she's hit by Geeson. And she'll shoot two. That foul is going to go against Angel Geeson. It's her second. So a two-shot foul. Olivier has 18 in the game. Make it 19. She has been the difference, undoubtedly. 37-22. Second free throw is in. 38-22. Comes Olney. Up down to Geeson inside. She turns, goes up off the window. No good. Bree Johnson back up. No good. And now they get Bree over the back on the second try. And she has 3 fouls. First one she got, went over the back. She put it up, missed it. The second one she went over the back. So she has 3. 2 Lady Eagles with 3 fouls. L'Oreal Bias and Bree Johnson. 38-22, 3:15 to go in the third. As a steal by Olney, she's heading the other way, ahead of everybody. Her layup is in. I get a few more of those. The Eagles trail by 14. Inside, stolen away. Good hands, and Angel Geeson gets the steal. Quickly down inside to L'Oreal Bias, who lays it in. Eagles off and running. That's 4 straight. They cut it to 12. Here's Sensley on the baseline. Kicks it outside to Yvette Olivier, no good. Bree Johnson with the rebound. She gives it off to L'Oreal Bias. Bias hustling down the lane. Layup up, no good, and she's fouled. And that'll be Sensley, and that's 3 on her. Bias just taking it to the cup. She'll shoot a pair. The Eagles getting much more aggressive here, really trying to get the rebound and kick it out. It has worked. No good. Again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's the 10th free throw the Lady Eagles have missed. They are 1 for 11. Second one is in. So L'Oreal makes 1 of 2. 38-27. Cut it to 11. Here's Como. Cross court. Makai Olivier. 3-ball. Good. Well, every time they need a big basket tonight, she has delivered. Bias has it stolen away. Trying to pass it inside. Lost the handle. Sensley, top of the key. Drives, throws it up, no good. Geeson has it. Out to Olney. Here comes Olney down the lane. Layup, no good. Rebound, controlled by Highland. They say they got Olney with the foul. That's her third. 16 foul. 1:40 to go. Highland's ball up 14. He just made a little run there, but Highland Baptist came back with a big 3-pointer. Here's his ball tipped away by Olney and out of bounds. On the inbound. 3-pointer blocked by Johnson. Good job by Bree to step out there and get the block, but it's still Highland ball in the inbound. Como down the lane. Throws it up, no good. And they say Geeson, she was standing there. I'll tell you what, I don't know about the call, but Geeson now has 3. So Geeson, Johnson, Olney, Bias all with 3. Como, no good. The only good news is that Highland hadn't shot free throws much better. And they have made 5. But they have missed 10 as well. So we have one more upcoming. 1:20 to go in the third. Boys game to follow. So join us. Stay tuned. She missed that one too. The rebound goes to L'Oreal Bias. Here comes Bias. Over to Olney. Dumps it inside to Angel Geeson. Off the window, too strong. Another layup that the Eagles had a shot at. Como down the lane, throws it up and in. And that hurts when you come down on this side and you miss a layup and they go back and make one. Here's Johnson up, no good. Got the rebound. Now on the floor, controlled by Olney. Dumps it down inside to Geeson. Good pass by Jade. Angel gets the basket. 43-29. Eagles keep on hustling. Trying to cut into the lead. There's a dump down inside. Como will take the jumper. No good. And good position by L'Oreal Bias, and that'll send Johnson, Kaylee Johnson, over the back. That should be 1-1 on this end, and that'll be Bias. Nope, excuse me. That's only the 6th foul. So Eagles will have it. Bias into the front court. Bias drives. Baseline runner, no good. Rebound controlled by Highland Baptist. And that'll run out the clock. That'll do it for quarter number 3. Highland Baptist 43, Central Catholic 29. Eagles with some work to do. We'll take a timeout. This is Lady Eagle basketball on KBZE.
Did you know that Tesh Action Clinic offers telemed services? You can visit with any one of our providers right from the comfort of your own home, even your office. Just call 337-828-2550 and tell the person answering the phone that you are interested in registering for Tesh Action Clinic's telemedicine program. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get rid of COVID-19 from our community. Please get vaccinated, even get your booster. We are in the eye of the storm now, but we'll persevere the same way we always have, together. This message brought to you by the St. Mary Hospital Service District number 2. Local Faces treating local people. Urgent Care of Morgan City, open 7 days a week. Call 985-412-2020. Urgent Care of Morgan City, still testing people for COVID-19.
We're back here to start the 4th quarter. Highland Baptist will have the ball. Eagles in all kind of foul trouble, but that doesn't matter. They're facing a 14-point deficit that they got to cut into here. Here comes Olivier with the ball. Over to Sinsley. Back out to Olivier. Como, who's played well off the bench. Drive by Como. She throws it up wildly, no good. Out of bounds, they said last touch by Central Catholic. Como just ran in there and threw it up, trying to get a foul, but it didn't happen. Highland inbound. Now she'll take the 3 off of the inbound, no good. Good position and a block by Bree. Fought for, controlled by Olivier. Johnson with a good block, but Eagles couldn't get the ball. It was on the ground, and Highland controls it. They've gotten the most of the loose balls tonight. Como left side, cross court it goes to Olivier. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Geeson gets up and gets the rebound. She'll give it off to Bias. Here comes L'Oreal rushing it into the front court. Down the lane, layup no good. Maybe it just went a little too fast there. Now it goes to Como up ahead. Her layup's too strong. Sinsley got the rebound. And Highland will set it back up. 6:45 to go in the game. The team has scored here in the 4th quarter. Highland still with a 14-point lead. Olivier left side, didn't take it. Sinsley down the lane. She goes up and gets it to go. Sinsley with her first basket. She had 2 free throws and 45-29. Here's L'Oreal Bias, top of the key. Only on the wing. Lobs it up to Geeson. Too strong. Stolen away by Highland Baptist. Como head of the field. Back to Sinsley. She goes up. In and she's fouled. Well, finally Sinsley falling down helped out because L'Oreal didn't touch her. That'll be 4 on L'Oreal, and Sinsley will get the basket and the free throw, I tell you. There's just times where she just falls and any kind of contact, there wasn't none. They bail her out, so she'll have the free throw. No good. Geeson gets the rebound. Here's Bias. Bree Johnson in the lane. Turns around. Puts it up. Too strong. Highland Baptist has it. Sinsley heads the other way. Tries to get off to Como. Now ball knocked out of bounds by Geeson. .5:39 to go in the game. Again, after this game, we'll take a 8-minute break to get ourselves ready for the next game. We'll go back to the studio, and Fab will keep you up to date on what's happening, getting set for the boys' game. Here, Highland with the ball in the lead. 18, their biggest of the night. Dump down inside. Back out to Sinsley. Cross court to Como. Back to Olivier. And Como, they're working on some clock. Here's Olivier. Eagles close out on her. She drives. Throws it up. No good. Rebound controlled by Geeson. Tried to throw it all the way up ahead and couldn't get enough on it. And now Highland Baptist throws it away. So team straight turnovers. It'll be Eagle ball with 4:50 to go. Only with it. Trying to get inside. It'll reach around by August. She'll get the foul, and that'll send Geeson to the line. And she will shoot a 1-and-1. Angel has 6 in the game tonight. She's played pretty well. So she can knock down a couple of these free throws. She's over 2 at the strike tonight. First one, no good. Rebound to Olivier. Over to Sinsley. Spots up for 3. Missed everything. Highland got it, and they say she traveled with it. So late Eagle ball. Florio Bias, 4:20 to go. Jade on the right wing. They've been trying to get it inside to Geeson here. Let's go to Broussard. Pass down to Bree, no good, out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Highland Baptist. Eagle ball. Broussard. Then knocked out by Highland Baptist. Olding gets the inbound over to Bias. She drives down the lane. Off the backboard, no good. Geeson fought for it, got it. Tried to get it to Johnson and bounced it off a leg. Geeson was right there. Probably should have put it back up. And it'll be Highland ball with under 4 minutes to go in the game. Sinsley, top of the key. There's Como, she walks. She got ahead of herself. She's quick, but she's not that quick. And now Jordan Geeson will come in for Sister Angel Geeson. So here comes Bias over to Olney. Bias looking inside. She'll drive down the lane. Puts up the runner, no good. Jordan Geeson gets it back, no good. And here comes Highland Baptist up ahead. Como. The layup is in. Everybody going to the offensive glass for the Eagles, and a run out by Highland Baptist, and now leads 20. 49-29, 3 minutes to go. Broussard, long three, no good. Jordan Geeson with it, up, no good. I think she had a lens pop out of her glasses. She's trying to get it back in. Might have to get her some those rec specs. Oh, she popped it back in, and now she'll shoot free throws. No good. On the floor, traveling by Highland Baptist. So Central Catholic inbound. Quick pass on the inside. Bias gets the basket. Timeout, Central Catholic. 2:47 to go. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. 49-31, Highland on top. This is Lady Eagle basketball and KBZE.
Moving forward together at Franklin Foundation Hospital, we remain committed to enhance patient safety and care as we continue to navigate through restrictions and regulations for our hospital in the wake of COVID-19. From mandatory mask requirements to upgraded sanitization techniques, every decision we make is done so with the utmost of care of each patient in mind. Don't you be a victim. Get the COVID-19 shot or booster shot. This message brought to you by the St. Mary Parish Hospital Service District number 2. MC Bank wants you to know that they're making sense when it comes to borrowing money. Why? Because at some point in your life, you may have to borrow money to purchase a home, car, or for other reasons. It's important to compare and research so you can get the best fit for you. MC Bank, we will make sense for you.
2:47. It's a 49-31 lead for Highland Baptist. And they have the ball, and they are just milking the clock, and not much the Eagles can do here. There's the ball thrown away. Oldney has the steal up to Bias. Bias steps through to the basket, no good. Rebound went to Olivier. Over to Sinsley. Out to Olivier. They'll run a little clock here with 2 minutes to go in the game. No doubt. Olivier will dribble around, and now she'll pull it back out. There's a poke away by Oldie. She'll pick it up down the lane. Layup is in. A good steal by Jade. She's got 13 tonight. And it leads 49-33. Como down the lane. Layup is in. 51-33. Jordan Geeson, free throw line. Throws it in the corner. Broussard will take the shot. Too strong. Bree Johnson has it. Goes back up off the backboard. No good. There's a foul. Oh, excuse me, timeout. They want to get some new players in, so they got a timeout. There'll be a short timeout. We'll keep it right here because they just really were. Highland Baptist was trying to put a couple of new players in. So Lady Eagles going to fall here tonight to number 5, Highland Baptist, the 6th ranked Lady Eagles. As Highland gets revenge as they won the Central Catholic won the first meeting over in Morgan City. Minute and 6 to get off the clock, and then the boys will take the field. Olivier in the front court, under a minute. Foley went for the steal, didn't get it. Bias will reach in. And she's got 5 fouls, so she is out. She ends with 8 points tonight. Now, Olivier shoot a 1-and-1. And now they say lane violation is they'd already gave it a ball and everybody stepped off. So the violation will get the ball back to Central Cali with 55 seconds left. Here's Olney. That layup hit the bottom of the backboard. So the Eagles just no foul, and Olivier dribbles out the clock. Olney reaching in. 30 seconds left. Olney chasing. And again, not wanting the foul, which no use to fouls. They're trying to dribble out the clock. So, I mean, let them sit out there and dribble it out. Now Jade says, you know what? It's just about over. 3 seconds, and that is going to do it. Your final score here tonight. Highland Baptist 51, Central Catholic 33 in the girls' game. As we mentioned, we had the boys' game coming up. We're going to go back to the studio and just tell Fab to play some music, let everybody know that we'll be back. Probably in about 7, I would say, let's look at how many minutes they put up there. They got 10 minutes, so probably in about 7 minutes. Just keep checking with us as it gets closer. We'll get everything set here and we'll come back. So you're listening to Central Catholic doubleheader basketball here tonight. We'll go back to the studio. We'll get you set for the boys' game right here on the Central Catholic Sports Network.